Today in Intro to Programming with C++, we're expanding on what we've already done with if statements and if-else statements by extending them to if-else-if. This really isn't a new concept in programming, but it's an extension. The idea is that you can link together if-else statements and a chain that can be as long as you want it to be. We're going to continue looking at this case where we're having the user enter in a number, and then we're checking to see is the number positive, or in this case, not positive. But really, I want to look at this as a few different cases. The number could be positive, it could be negative, it could be 0. Those are 3 different cases. So I'll link it together by putting else and if back to back. If the number is greater than 0, we want to print out positive. Else, if the number is not greater than 0, that's the false condition. Let's do another test. If num is less than 0, let's see out negative. Then we have one other possibility. Take my caps lock off. Else, see how those all link together? That's nice. See out 0. I need quotes. Double quotes will work better. There we go. So now positive, negative, or 0. Here's what's happening logically. We ask the user to enter in a number. They type it in. Then we check, is the number positive? If the number is positive, positive gets printed out, and nothing else in this bunch of statements happens. We jump down to thus endeth the program. If the number is not positive, we go to our next check. This was false. We check here. Is the number less than 0? If that's true, we print out negative. Everything under else gets skipped, and we go to thus endeth the program. If the first condition is false, the second condition is false, we then go to the trailing else, which catches everything else. Then prints out 0. Let's run this a few times. Let's try each possibility. It's always a good idea to do. 3 is positive. Negative 9. Negative. I really have one other thing to check. Zero. And I forgot my end line, but that's okay. I'll put that in for my own measure of completeness. But other than that, that